What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with NieR Replicant Part 18. Oh, wait. Get open.
Such cheek.
Alright. Who wants it with me? I'm gonna smash this box and nobody can stop me. Woo-ha! Hello there, sir.
Beware. Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What?
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at King Shanks and Rice.
You can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called Death Dream has spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm King Shanks' suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who King Shanks had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Nothing.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Yeah, dream. King Shanks and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too much meaningless conversations. Like this? Like this one that you're making me read? When clearly there's voice acting? God damn.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. I know why they're making me narrate. It's to make it seem as if in the dream it's actually being narrated in the dream. I know what it is, it's just annoying. I don't want to have to read.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Shut up! He's talking to me now. Vice is talking to me now.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to King Shanks like a fucking illness, alright? Like a contagion. God damn. Wait, said King Shanks suddenly. Did someone say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? Ah. The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something right, asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words was... What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep, cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, King Shank's face suddenly lit up. I remember. He said, "Those who dream." That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at King Shanks. That sounds right, he said. Oh, God. As a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground, my notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect the people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force... Oh, God. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I would know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said. To no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. But I won't stop trying until it happens. King Shanks nodded in agreement. Now wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said King Shanks, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from King Shanks to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. My God, he said, you're right. You're right. I had no idea that you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, and Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two. He called the departing forms of King Shanks and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As King Shanks slowly faded into a misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? King Shanks' mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, The more the forest closed in around him, the mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. Moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left a small trail of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging King Shanks to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Can I fucking play the game? For fuck's sakes! God damn! I don't want to read anymore! Fuck me! Ugh. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept than at navigating the environment, King Shanks snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to talk. You don't have to walk. King Shanks leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Oh my god. For fuck's sakes. Do I need to get my fucking... Oh my god. I swear to god. I'm just gonna fucking put this shit into my text-to-fucking-speech. I'm fucking sick of this. Just stop. Let me play the fucking game. God damn it. Every imaginable form of buzz, click and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. King Shanks slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard, Vice, what's going on? King Shanks could see Vice's mouth moving, but he may as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as King Shanks' ears seemed to ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hands from his ears and listened to the creatures of the woods. Grease, grease, ree. Wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna make you read. Keep reading. Ugh. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, King Shanks began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Is there an end? Is there a fucking end? Can it just end? Can this just be not a fucking novel and a fucking game instead? For fuck's sakes. God damn it. One with its lacking, two with its ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? I don't know, my dick? By my pages, it's a riddle. I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's a key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. One with it is lacking. Two. Okay, fuck off. The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? Okay, and now I just can't click anything, apparently? It's a seesaw. Yeah, okay, something that's ideal with 2 people, dangerous for 3. It's a seesaw. Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen, reen, rah, rah, read some more, you fucking jackass. When King Shanks come to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. Uh-huh. So what? It's a secret? I mean, either way, it could be a seesaw. 1 is lacking, 2 it's ideal, and 3 it can be dangerous. But fuck, how's that not right? Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, King Shank sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before King Shank's, like a rippling wave, opened a new path. Oh my god, for fuck's sakes. Is this gonna be a whole hour of this fucking shit? Can I fucking play a game? This isn't a game! This is me reading a fucking book. I don't want this. Like, fuck. I didn't want it in the last one, I don't want it here. God damn it. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, King Shanks moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. Okay. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said King Shanks, after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. Oh, for fuck's sakes. God damn it. If I wanted to read a book, I wouldn't have fucking turned on a video game, you know what I mean? Like, fuck off. God damn it. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, King Shanks picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? The sun? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. King Shanks grit his teeth and tried to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one's pretty easy. I enter through the... Why am I repeating it? It's sunlight. A flume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhapsly I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried King Shanks. I'm fucking sick of reading. Can I please stop? Said King Shanks. Ugh. Hey, look, cried King Shanks, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it? Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? King Shanks walked over, pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began King Shanks. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at night, but end the night with 3. What am I? King Shanks tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said King Shanks. Well, at least it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, 3 at night. A man? I don't know. Fucking demon? As soon as the words were spoken, the forest began to swirl around them. Leaves browned and fell from the trees, branches withered and died, the tall green grass shriveled into dark curls of ash. Suddenly a massive demon appeared before King Shanks and unleashed a tremendous roar. Wrong, now try again. Okay, Angel? That's wrong too? Okay, great. As the words were spoken, King Shanks found himself covered in snow of perfect white feathers. A warm, gentle feeling ran up his spine as a creature of unimaginable beauty shimmered into existence. King Shanks found himself unable to hold back tears as the being's voice rang out. You're incorrect. Please make another choice. So how in the fuck does that make sense? I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and 3 at night. It's a man? What? What the fuck? What shit is that? What? Okay, what else? The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried King Shanks. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what does that mean? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Is there a fucking end to this shit? Ugh. I'm fucking sick of it already. I knew I was gonna fucking be sitting here to read a novel tonight. I wouldn't have even fucking started. It'll make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel, slammed the door behind him. As King Shanks watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When King Shanks and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprung to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped King Shanks and pumped it so fiercely that it threatened to dislodge from... Pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and... What? Oh, well, his right, meaning his right arm, you fuck. God, see, I've been reading it out loud too long now. I'm getting fucking confused on everything. I can't even fucking focus on it anymore. His right seized Vice by the cover and swung them through the air. By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. I have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. King Shanks withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake and with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as King Shanks filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. King Shanks cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. King Shanks and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. So fucking sleep then! Let me fucking play! Fuck, it's been 24 minutes of reading! I'm sick of it. For fuck's sakes, I am not the type of person to sit down with a fucking book, okay? I don't want to do this. Fuck. God. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. For fuck's sakes, it's about goddamn time. King Shanks shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. For fuck's sake, please stop. Just please stop. Fucking stop, please. Oh my god, I'm fucking sick of this already. Like, I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket here. This has just wasted an entire fucking episode. Fuck. Okay, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did, I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You do have no idea how much this means. Oh my god. Will you just fucking... Can you just fucking end this part? Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. I know you can fucking talk. Why is this not fucking voice narrated now? Why is this not voiceover? This is stupid. Just fucking... Oh my god. Fuck you. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs, as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at King Shanks and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. Oh my god. Can I just fucking... Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking smash my controller in a second. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying unsteady on his feet, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree at the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. Oh my fuck. Just stop. Just stop with this. I swear to fucking God, stop. I'm losing my fucking mind with this shit. This is a holy tree, he explained. He explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the sealed verse. King Shanks' advice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking hang myself. I swear to God. This is not what I call fun. Like, it's really not. I say, must Vice, muttered Vice. This certainly is a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, King Shanks mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle in the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is gonna sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. King Shanks tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyways, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. King Shanks gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor of this and his words. And what exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove be the most difficult of one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Fuck, Jesus Christ, finally! Praise the fucking heavens! God damn, it's a game again! Ugh.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Yeah, I know this. I know about the spikes. Fuck you.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch
I can't
too
move.
easy, if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Great. So I can do absolutely nothing except what I just did there in this episode. How does that feel, everyone? Me reading like a fucking jackass for a half hour. I fucking hate it. Probably definitely not the type of content anybody wants to watch. So I'm just done with this tonight, I guess. Anyways, I'm done with it for now. I got another game to play, Octopath, so yeah, that's it. Great. Hope you enjoyed me yelling at a fucking book for a half hour. Anyways, stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace.